Welcome to the video. So this is the Wabi Thunder. It is an absolutely great bike. It is Wabi's single speed bike, and this is their gravel bike, their cyclocross bike, their adventure bike. It can take up to probably about a 43 to 45 millimeter wide tire. I have this bike. I have another Wabi as well, the Classic, that can only take a 28 to 30 millimeter tire. So I got this model because I wanted to run wider tires. However, the problem was always the brakes. I had cantilever brakes on this bike for a very long time. Cantilevers didn't stop very well and they squealed. So then I put the V brakes on, but then it was the lever field, which is very squishy, so I was going back and forth. I finally solved it, and I'm finally at the point where I'm really satisfied, or very satisfied with these brakes. These are the TRP CX 8.4 mini V brakes. There isn't quite as much clearance as you get with the standard cantilever brakes that the bike comes from. However, if you look, I'll show you in a second, there's plenty of clearance in the front, and the rear still got good clearance as well. But the main thing comes from not just the brakes. These brakes are pretty high end. You can get lower end mini V brakes. I'll link a few in the description, as these are. But it's these cables as well. I did some research online about how to get the mini V brakes to be working better, and a lot of people ended up saying, or what I found was, you've got to get compressionless cable housing. That is the key to getting the brake feel to be nice and solid. And ever since I put the compressionless cable housing in there by Jagwire, again, everything will be linked in the description, the brakes feel nice and solid. I don't have any squealing. I don't have any, well, I still have a bit of brake shudder in the fork, a little bit, just a tiny bit, but I can live with that. And the brakes are absolutely flawless. Up until this point, I really enjoyed the versatility and the ride feel of this bike. It's a Wabi after all. Wabi makes amazing bikes. However, I was always upset that the brakes were always either lackluster in performance, the cantilevers felt great, or the mini V brakes stopped great, but they just felt like you were grabbing onto a sponge, and it was just very, very poor feel. All right, so let's do a clearance. Show you the clearance. So you could see these are with a size 38 millimeter wide tire, and we have plenty of clearance. I mean, look, that's the top of the fork right there. So pretty much clearance is a non-issue in the front. Let's go take a look at the back. The clearance does get a bit tighter in the back. It would be nice if it was a little bit there. But you could see I can just barely fit my pinky between the top of the tire and the rubber squishy thing that covers the brakes. Now, I'm sure if you really wanted to, you can get rid of this thing, this little bushing right here. That gives you even more clearance. Now I can fit my entire pinky under there pretty much, but not really much of an issue. I will take it. I don't need that much clearance from my tires. And these are a size 38 millimeter tire, by the way. Panaracer Gravel King, size 38. 38C. 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 Boy, this camera can't focus. There we go. The camera can focus. It's a good camera. 38C. These blow up to about a 37, 38 millimeter. So I wouldn't want to go much wider than these anyway. I did see on Wabi's website that you actually can put a 43 millimeter wide tire with these brakes. The clearance gets a bit closer, but you can do it. Now, one thing I noticed about this bike is ever since I had to unwrap and rewrap the bars, it's just not very comfortable up here. It starts to hurt my hands after about an hour. This is the same issue I've had with other bikes that I've used these same handlebars on. These are the FSA Omega compact handlebars. A great value, but not the most comfortable things in the world. So I did get some Century gel pads that we're going to put underneath here. Let's go ahead and do that right now. First, I got to change the angle. You leave this right here underneath the handlebars, and the other one will go right here. So that's how we're going to wrap them. Just going to put them under the bars like that. Right, because this is incredibly sticky, we have to be really careful how we apply it. There we go. Use a little bit of extra right around there. All right, it's a bit more comfy on this side. Now we're gonna do the other side. All right, So it feels okay. It does feel a bit bulkier under here for some reason, but I can feel that there's just a little bit more cushion, and that cushion's probably gonna make a big difference when I'm actually out there riding for more than an hour or so. Anyway, this bike should be good to go. I can't wait to take it back outside. It is currently winter where I am in the New York area. Stay tuned for more rides coming soon, and as always, thanks for watching.